twinpeaks.com/draft to learn how you can win a trip to experience the biggest moment of the offseason. Epic moments that become lifelong memories are waiting to be discovered across Wisconsin. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur. Twin Peaks is proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Plus, check out their barrel selects that are handpicked by their team and bottled just for you. Only at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
Hi, everyone. Hope we're having a great Friday. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. The weather is going to be super sunny today, but we're going to stay on that cooler side. By lunchtime, only in the upper 50s to low 60s. And we're going to top out in the mid to upper 60s to low 70s across the area with a breeze out of the north, gusting at times 20 to 25 miles an hour, keeping us cool. We'll start our Saturday morning off with even chillier temperatures than we had today, but beautiful weather coming our way with 70s and 80s returning for the weekend. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Ruskin and Zach coming at you here. A Friday edition. I wonder who the first person in the history of radio to say coming at you was. You know what I mean?
I mean, the list is short.
Hey, coming at you here over ESPN Arkansas.
Well, you'd be the first one to say that, and the only one.
Yeah. They hit that line now. I'm brought to you by
God, you sound
Taco
funny
Bell.
Again.
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're doing in there.
No.
Let's just throw that out there.
You're welcome to hop in here. You can be the Joe Goldberg for the day. It may be me.
Testing.
No. I hear you. It just, I don't know. I expected your voice to have more bass to it, but it doesn't.
I've lost my timbre in my voice.
I'm going to start just pushing buttons over here, and if you start to sound like Mickey Mouse, just let me know.
Okay. All right, just keep hitting the button. DE says I will doze off in the second segment.
Okay. All right.
Day Drinking says try not to suck today.
Hey, we make no guarantees.
That's
that thing you do.
Very important you don't stink today. Hey, I make no guarantees. Thank you, Lenny.
Disappointed sent in first text today to the Y'all show. You're welcome. Actually, you were second.
Oh, you got beat. Oh, boom,
Trophy Hog beat you. He said, hey, y'all, let's try not to wreck any marriages today. First of all, we didn't wreck any marriages.
Hold it.
That's an unfair accusation.
Yeah, these allegations are false.
That was brought to us.
Right. That did not happen. That is not the order of events.
No.
What happened was
she came to us.
She just started telling stories.
Apparently, they were having a dispute over her or his incessant reading of tweets at games in which he was attending.
That's where it started.
And then, it escalated to he'd messed his pants twice that week.
That's right. Yeah. They are that's a pair right there. That's for sure. Next time we're in Fort Smith. Or are they in Fort Smith? I
Yeah,
don't
they're,
even
they're
know.
in the River Valley.
Okay, well they got to come by. We got to meet these.
Yeah,
people.
we've got to do like
we got a
Barbara
Fort Smith show
Walters.
coming up in a
We
few
do?
weeks.
Yeah, that's right. We do.
So
Yeah.
we got to make this happen.
Heads up, Fort Smith. We're on the way.
Right. Lock up everybody.
Lock up your daughters.
That's right.
Here we come.
Okay, we're gonna have some fun.
So weird.
That's right. Are we ashamed of the River Valley? No, we're ashamed of ourselves. We're not ashamed of the River
Why
Valley.
would we be ashamed of the River
No, no,
Valley?
no.
Shadow Valley's up here.
No, we're not ashamed.
No.
Yeah, that's what's going on. We are with you for a while today.
Yeah.
And then we won't be here. So figure it out. We have a spring football holdout in Tennessee.
Yeah. Now, I feel like we've come full circle on this thing. Now, how do you say his last name? Is it Iamaleava?
I think so.
Okay, we'll just call him
For our purposes, that is correct.
We'll say Nico. That's
Okay.
fair. This feels like news got out, and now we're doing damage control.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't true, people would say, "Well, that's just not true." But what they're
Well,
doing is they're saying, "Well, no, but."
Well, he did not show up for practice today. So that's, I mean, you have the media there. They don't see the starting quarterback, and, that's newsworthy. And then it's because he apparently wants $4 million a year. Now, Chris Lowe is a mouthpiece for the University of Tennessee. He is. He is. So anything he says is coming from management. It's not coming from Nico's side. Iamaleava's reps, this is what he's reporting. Tennessee mouthpiece Chris Lowe from ESPN. $4 million range, and that's what they want. Tennessee officials say, quote, we weren't going to blink in regard to they're not giving him $4 million a year. I mean, listen, if you could get $4 million a year for being that average, man, God bless America.
America's a great place. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I mean, only in America can you be as mediocre as he is and say, and even come up with the idea, $4 million. Like, only here. You can't do that anywhere else. You'd probably get, thrown into gulag or something if you did that somewhere else. But here, I mean, it's still allowed. If he gets it, great. Here's the thing, though. I don't think they're going to blink on this. So what, is he going to leave?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're
he
going to
will.
go into next season with no start with a new quarterback?
Welcome to college athletics. There is somebody dumb enough that will pay Iamaleava $2, $4, or $5 million, whatever he wants.
Now, why is his side not saying anything?
Oh, because that's where the dirt is. That's where.
Why is his side not defending their guy here?
And they will.
And does he have real agents, or is like
No.
Matt Jones was talking about this earlier? Like, is his family his agent? Because as we like to say, if we ever do a Ruscin and Zach, dictionary, this will be in there. This is grown folks stuff.
Yeah.
If you're going to negotiate with an SEC football team, you can't have your parents doing that. You got to have some real.
You have to have the actual.
And maybe he does. I don't know that, but
Fred
man.
Akers years ago said, when in the recruiting process, there's always an uncle. And that is, that may be the situation. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like a 5-star's probably got at least a team.
Yeah, he's probably got an agent, like real agent.
Lane from Cave City's texted in with a great idea. He says, I feel like Tommy should have let you guys call the week off early because we've been the most productive this week. We monitored and helped find 2 donkeys and did some marriage counseling.
Right.
So not the worst idea.
We have once again dictated the agenda on the radio station all week long.
Week long.
Yeah, I think we deserve a little send off, a little early.
Abner, I can't.
What did he say?
Abner.
Hold on, I can't find it. What did he say? Oh, yeah,
Abner.
can't say that. Not reading that.
Troll Monster Missouri says, America, land of the free and freeloaders.
Well, that's true. Yes.
Well, the hangers-on are the ones that want the $4 million. Nico probably play for 2, but he's got to feed, the odds.
No, he's the breadwinner now, so he's got to feed everybody. Yeah, that's true.
No, Jamie and Favel's right. Hurry up, give me my money before it gets outlawed. That's true. I mean, TikTok.
Right.
July
That's
1's
right.
coming.
Yeah. Now, we're gonna get some a little bit of a little bit of control on all this stuff. Here's a text. Fine him. Well, here's the thing about that. As Lane Kiffin has said, there's a way to do all this and to have structure and order and everything, lined up in a proper. It's called the National Football League.
It is.
They've done all this, but these idiots that run college athletics, athletic directors, presidents, whatever you want to call them, they are either too ignorant or too dumb to admit that this is professional football, and we need to have professional football rules, free agency, contracts, a players association, collective bargaining. These are all the things you need. College football is so happy to be deregulated because they think that's what their fans love, is deregulation. NFL's regulated. It's boring. No, that's terrible. No fun league. There's rules. Well, there is infrastructure in place to, have situation. Okay, you're going to hold out. Okay, we're going to fine you. You're not going to go to OTAs and mandatory. Okay, we're going to do it's all been collectively bargained.
It's going to be difficult to get your arms around that many athletes. The NFL has a finite number of athletes and a finite number of spots, and the turnover isn't as great. In college football, you're constantly turning thousands of players over every year. So it would be difficult to get a players association together. It's the right step. Absolutely. It brings the guardrails in. I just don't know if you can do it.
You say that, and I agree with you to a point, but man, some of these guys are hanging around for like 6 years.
I get it.
You could have some long-term.
You can, but I think we hear more about the 9-year players than we do the guys that are one and dones. They go in, they wash out. But to have, I don't know how you regulate 11,000 players inside of a union for 365 days, and then you're going to turn the whole thing over again.
Here's the other disadvantage. College football people think this is a feature, not a bug, but it's actually a bug, not a feature to the college football system. In the NFL, you have 31 businessmen and the Packers, and they are partners. They are partners in business with the NFL. Same with basketball or baseball, whatever pro sport is. In college, take the SEC. You have 16 schools with 16 different agendas. They're not partners. They're not friends. They don't want to see anyone else succeed but their school. That's never going to change. That's why we're never going to get out of it.
No,
we're never going to get out of it.
Be in this cycle forever.
Because you don't have business people who understand the greater good of a partnership, like the guys in the NFL or the people in basketball or baseball, whatever it is. You don't have that collaborative spirit. In SEC, if we have learned this since 2020, it's everybody for themselves. The commissioners are spineless. They have no power to do anything, and except negotiate the TV deals. That's it. But they can't regulate any of this stuff.
Well,
and they don't want to because
not employees.
Because they'll be fired.
You can't. They're interns. Is essentially what they are, and they're being paid. They're not being paid by the university. You're being paid by outside forces. Now with the revenue sharing, that comes back in. You can make it a term of your scholarship, but you're gonna lose in court because you're not an employee, and that's really the sticking point.
There's a way to do this. There's a way to do this where you don't have 2,000 people in the portal every year. Okay, we're signing you. It's a 2-year deal. It's worth $2.5 million total, and the contract runs from spring football, March to whenever the bowl game is, December or January, whatever. You are under contract then.
Let me give you a simpler. And this came up last year, and it was an assistant coach at FAMU that came up with it, which is buyouts for players that if a player A wants to leave Arkansas and go to, I don't know, Penn State. Penn State, if they want him, has to pay Arkansas a fee.
Yes.
You want to slow this down?
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Yes. That's right.
Because now that's a deal between the schools.
Because if you had a contract, like, okay, we'll let you out of the contract, but it's going to cost Penn State $700,000.
Yep.
Or it's going to cost Alabama $700,000.
Whatever it is.
And so now you got to look at, okay, we want this guy, but do we want him for $700,000?
To me, that's the
$500,000.
Plus, then you're going to have to pay him. It's $700,000 plus what you're going to pay. That to me is the best thing I've heard and it comes from someone within the industry that perspective I respect.
College athletics thrives itself on deregulation, and in this instance, it is a bug. It is not a feature in the system. You don't have you have 16 people looking out for 16 people in the SEC. You don't have a collection of people who are partners.
They thrived on free labor, and they benefited ultimately. Now, once the Supreme Court said y'all can do whatever you want, it's a free for all. I thought the buyout feature or the buyout plan, that's the best thing I've heard.
Yep.
That it's reasonable, it's measured. It would slow some of this down.
And another thing that's happening here, Zach, and I don't want to sound like the woke police here, but really nobody anywhere is looking out for the players.
Oh, no, hang on.
Well, they're not. I mean, how many people go into the portal because they got advice from some uncle, and then they stay in the portal? They're not getting more money. They're not getting any money.
There are people that are looking out for the players. Use Nick Smith as an example. Nick Smith comes up with the injury. Very nebulous as to what the injury is, but what happens? Well, all of a sudden, his agent is controlling all of the movements.
Okay.
Now, that's the top end.
That's the top end. People at the middle or the bottom who think they're top end and are being told they're top end are not top end, and they're just, they end up at Alabama Tech somewhere because some guy told them, if you work with me, I'll get you to the SEC.
You know what? That's on them. Look, if in our business, we have, there are people in our business that have agents, and those agents are constantly looking out for the best interest. You, as the player, have to look at the people around you and go, does my uncle or does this person or that person have my best?
But at 19 years old, you don't have that capacity to do that.
You want to play. This is an adult game. It's a high wire act. I mean, you can't. I don't know how you bring that in, but this is a high wire act with these kids. If you want to succeed, and you're let's say in the middle or near the bottom, and you've got an uncle going, you're D1. You got to look around. You go, man, I average 6 points a game. I'm not D1.
But nobody's going to do that. I mean,
again, that would fall on them. Little self-awareness.
Yeah.
And this is, this comes down to like mentoring older players on going, dude, you're not that good. Don't worry about it. You're not that good.
No. But nobody is, people need guidance at that age. You're not equipped to handle all of that stuff at 19, 20 years of age.
No,
and if you get the wrong person advising you, then you're just screwed.
Yeah.
And that's,
yes.
And it's just,
yes, you are.
I mean,
and you can set yourself back years.
And there's no one reviewing if these people are,
it's not the school's job. I mean, that's not the school's job to vet every person, every agent. That's not the school's job.
But if you had a players association, now, there'd be a little bit more handle on all this
there.
thing.
But again, that doesn't fall back on the schools. That's the players have to do
that's
that.
Right.
And you're never going to get 11,000 football players to agree on anything. It's going to be really, really difficult to get that together. And then are you doing this for football, and are you doing it for softball, or is it one giant collegiate players association, or is it by individual sport? Does fencing have a players union? Water polo? Seems ridiculous, but it might be something. It might be something that they want to do. They want their own sort of rules and regulations and representation.
But back to the start of all this.
Can we get the Players Association of Baseball to get the damn bats out of it? Let's get some real bats.
Well, I mean, if the leagues had their way, the tournament would be, like in baseball, would be SEC, ACC, and that would be the champion.
Yes.
And they'd get all the money. In football, it'd be SEC, Big Ten, and they'd leave everybody else out. That's what they're trying to do.
Do we really care about the MAC?
On Tuesday nights in November, we do.
Okay,
when we're chasing.
The MAC has a place. Yeah, when you're chasing for the week. You're trying to get an early jump, depending on how your weekend went.
We're here, 877-377-6963, Lewis Automotive Group hotline. So Nico wants $4 million and is holding out apparently over Tennessee.
Like this is a top end problem, Power 4 problem. Not necessarily. We're not having this discussion at Saginaw State or Grand Valley State. The players are still there. It's somewhat the same system. NIL's minimal. I'm sure players are getting a stipend at some of the the D2 and D3 schools. This feels like it's a top end problem, and we think it's an entire system problem when it may just be an Iamaleava problem.
Well, and
now what's
this,
Fredo EMLA over worth?
This and
If
you
Nico's
had that
were
guy
two,
quit at UNLV in the middle of the season.
yeah, where did he wind up?
I don't know. The quarterback out there when they were undefeated, and that's he wanted more money, and they were like, no, so he quit in the middle of the year. See, if you had contracts and these were employees of some sort, you could go get the money back from that guy. You could. There could be some sort of restitution. You want to quit? Fine. You owe us whatever.
Wes and Harrison sent us this text about, make it about transferring and penalties for transferring. Wes, they struck that down. Said it's illegal. You're not an employee. You'll get free movement. Yeah,
right.
The rule used to be you had to, if you transferred, you were out 365.
That's another thing. If you go to contracts, you could do that stuff.
You could do that.
You could bring that all back to a certain extent. We're not going to let you transfer to another SEC school. It's in your contract.
There are a lot of things that would fall under that contract that the schools just aren't willing to pick up. You throw in medical costs. Who's covering medical costs?
Right.
You're making $4 million. You pay for it.
Right. Well, I'm very curious to see if and when Nico shows up to practice.
There's a lot of blacked out there for a second.
877-377-6963 to get you here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline on Ruscin and Zach. What a day. What a day.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your dad coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad. What a hillbilly. Man.
He is a rube.
What a redneck.
He is. It's
Is he from Searcy originally?
No.
Where's he from? You don't know where
he lived all over. He was an Air Force brat.
Oh, okay. Where's he call home?
Probably Arkansas.
All right, that explains.
So, yeah, there you go. We'll be back.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen, because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid, and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my $R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Make this Easter dinner unforgettable with Richard's Country Meat Market. From Petit hams to fresh lamb, prime rib, and tenderloin, Richard's has everything you need for a feast, including homemade sides like garlic scallop potatoes.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, as saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and it's just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Thanks for
you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone. Lower T. Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop and stop by. Tell Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. We've got baseball tonight from Athens, Georgia.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four? In them wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns. And did I say you were playing a game today with the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey. Those pigs may be hard, they're kosher to me.
Baseball team getting ready for Georgia this weekend. 3-game set beginning today. Arkansas is 31-3 on the year. They got on a Georgia team swept last weekend by the University of Texas. Start time for tomorrow's game has been moved to 3 o'clock, and then they'll play again at 12 o'clock. I think broadcast time's 12 o'clock on Sunday. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by no one in particular. I'm being forced to do these against my will. Is there a correct or incorrect way to load the dishwasher? I am being told that loading the dishwasher incorrectly is a red flag.
Ooh, who's telling you this?
I was just told that this is a deal breaker.
Yes, there is a correct way.
78.2% of you said yes. 21.8% of you are with me on this and say no, they're going to get clean anyway. Should there be an age limit and an age minimum for eating applesauce?
No.
Example, 5, you have to be under 5 or over 85. 68.9% of you said no.
I used to eat applesauce here.
Yes, that was weird.
It was good.
Is an in-office work meeting technically a hostage situation? 88.1% of you said yes. Clearly, 88.1% of you have a meeting this afternoon.
Oh, the Friday afternoon
Yeah,
one.
those are the worst.
That's tough.
Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by no one in particular.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Great. Day drinking. How was Back to the Future? Glad you asked. All right. Let me present this. Back to the Future playing this weekend at the Walton Arts Center, Fayetteville. Let me present a compliment sandwich, if I may. All right. Is that a good way to do this?
Yeah, sure.
One, they nailed the car. The car
Okay.
looks great.
That's important.
The effects are outstanding because there are moments where, Marty's allegedly driving and they've got the screen going and the car going in the same direction. And it looks, if you look at it, with your eyes unfocused, you'd swear that car's driving on that stage. It's amazing.
Okay.
Great. Great. So very good special effects. The car is outstanding. However, some of the performances, little too cartoony, little too hammy for my liking.
For instance,
well, the man playing Doc,
okay,
made Doc, who was a serious scientist,
he was
in the movie.
Yep, Dr. Emmett Brown.
A little campy and cartoony. He's a little cartoony.
Okay,
it was not. It wasn't what you would have. Well, it wasn't. It went a long way in the other direction from the Christopher Lloyd performance in the movie.
Okay.
The guy playing Marty's dad, this is George. He doesn't do the laugh right. The laugh, everyone knows the George McFly laugh. This guy has got it like way up here in like a soprano register. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to turn it into a drop.
Give it a shot.
But I'm like, that's not the laugh. The second act I enjoyed. The first act was fine. The second act was pretty good. They got it cooking pretty well with the Enchantment Under the Sea dance and, Marvin Berry and all that stuff.
Your cousin,
That's
Marvin?
Right. That's right.
Marvin Berry?
Right.
Right. Okay.
They do change a few things, for logistical purposes. There's not, at the end, I don't want to spoil the end. I don't want to spoil
Wait
the
a
end
minute.
for you.
Did they change the ending to the movie?
Kind of.
You can't do that.
I mean, he does go back in time.
No. You cannot do that.
Well, they
The movies, I disavow all of it.
Okay,
Erroneous.
All right. They do Johnny Be Good. It's in there. Compliment sandwich. Let me give you another compliment here. Lorraine's hot. So you got that going on.
Whoa.
So
all right.
It was it was good.
Okay.
It was good. But oh no.
Yep.
There are no Libyans. You
can't have them.
Do you want it? Should I spoil this?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I can't spoil it.
Can.
The way Doc allegedly meets his demise is very different
You can't do that.
There's no Libyans. And there's
did
no
he
bomb
still
casing
give them
with
a shiny casing with used pinball
no,
parts?
No.
Did they tease the sequel at the end?
No. Not really. I mean, kind of. I don't know. It was just it was just I
can't do it.
It had its moments.
I can't do
that
it.
I really enjoyed the second act.
What was in the second act?
Well, the second act is when they go to the dance and all that stuff.
Oh,
it was a little closer to the movie than the first act.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing wrong.
So there's your review. I would go see it because the car looks great. The sound, the effects are pretty cool.
They ruined the movie.
They're not doing the movie. They're doing the musical.
It's the same story.
No, there was no Einstein, JT. There's no dog on stage.
Oh man,
Einstein, you little devil!
What are we doing here?
It's an oldie where I come from. All right, guys, listen to this, the Blues
Blues
Rip and
Rip and
Beat.
B.
Watch me for the changes and try and keep up.
Okay? They did this one. Marvin does not call Chuck. It's Barry in the happened. Sorry, spoiler.
God, what? It's not even the same show.
Spoiler.
That's not Michael J. Fox singing.
Here's the question. Is George still a peeping Tom? Yes. They left that in.
The peeping Tom?
They left that in, yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
Yes. Day drinking. Did Marty wear his pink Calvin Kleins on stage? You're wrong. They were purple.
Yeah,
and yes,
were.
he did. Never seen anyone with purple underwear before, Calvin. How do you not know this? God, it's been 40 years.
It was 1640 Riverside.
Are you going to artist something, kid?
Did they do that?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Carruthers is in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a tab.
They didn't do this part.
Tab. I can't give you a tab unless you order something.
Then why are we doing this? If
But
you're
he
not
did go.
going to-
He did go to the diner and meet Goldie Wilson.
If you're not going to do the movie, which is a classic, we all agree on that, right? Then why even bother?
Biff did call everyone Butthead a few times.
You did call him a butthead?
Yeah. What are you looking at, Butthead?
Did he call? Hey, McFly, you Irish bug.
He did say that.
He did.
Yes, he did say that. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, McFly.
What do you think you're doing?
Biff?
Yeah. I'm having a good time.
Yes.
I wouldn't go see it because they ruined it.
Okay. Well, I would go see it, but yeah, it was no, Abner, no. They make fun of his vest.
Okay.
Guy thinks he's going to drown.
Yeah, this guy's on it. Who the hell's John F. Kennedy?
That's right. Exactly.
Did they say that?
Yeah, that's in there. Yeah,
So
yeah.
So they kept some of the one-liners.
They
but
kept some of it, but then
they
there
didn't
are other.
even bother with the plot. The plot was irrelevant.
Well, the plot was the same. Can George and his father be best friends in high school? That's the plot of the movie. I love saying that. It just makes
Was Mr. Strickland there?
spin off the play. Of course, Mr. Strickland. And they said, "Geez, did that guy ever have hair?"
Yeah, James and Elkins is right. You need to make like a tree and get out of here.
Yeah.
Now, you know Strickland's still alive, right?
Yeah.
He's like 93 now.
Yeah. Hey, Strickland. Yep. So there you go.
Did he say I'm your density?
Yes, they did that scene. Yeah. With the notebook in his hand and the whole.
Hey, I'm talking to you, McFly, you Irish bug. Oh, hey, Biff. Hey, guys. How are you doing? You got my...
Great
movie.
It is.
It's a terrible musical because they ruined it.
It is a great movie.
See, this is what happens when artists get too much freedom. Is they go and they ruin stuff like that.
Yeah. Gary H. says he has tickets, but he'd rather watch baseball. Gary, listen.
Have a kid, Gary. You know what, Gary? Good for you.
Listen, these baseball games don't matter till June, Gary. Go to the show, all right? It's only going to be in town this weekend. Go to the show.
You know what, Gary? Stick to your guns. Stay. Do not go to this thing. They ruined it. They didn't.
Well, you didn't even see it. How do you know that?
They apparently didn't stick to the ending. They don't even. If you're going to do don't call it Back to the Future. Call it our interpretation of Back to the Future. Or this isn't Back to the Future, but I'm going to have Marty McFly in it.
Zemeckis signed off on it or it wouldn't have happened. So he must be cool with it.
That needed a cash grab.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, this is it.
Did they do this?
Never mind that.
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Never mind that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's me. Look at me.
I'm an old man.
Tell me they did that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a version of that. It's not, beat for beat because, like I said, there's no Libyans. So it's a little bit different. But, yeah, he's got the video recorder and he's watching the thing. Yeah. The car was really cool, though. When that car,
oh my God,
when he's at the mall, like they do it at the mall, like they bring.
Did they do this?
They didn't do this part.
What? When he walks into Hill Valley for the first time?
It was cool. It was cool when they roll out the Twin Pines Mall sign, and then all of a sudden the car just slides on stage.
They didn't do this.
I like the car.
This is like when he goes into Hill Valley and he realizes he's in 1955.
Well, they turned it into a song. Yeah,
they made a song for it?
They didn't do Mr. Sandman. They did 26 songs in this show.
And not one of them was Mr. Sandman?
I don't think so. No. Thanks.
I'd have fallen asleep. That's terrible.
Yeah. Hacker says this is the best segment. It's just because that's his favorite movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It's a classic movie, and these schmucks ruined it.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They didn't ruin
You know
it.
what?
They took
And
license.
You know what they
with a few
did?
things.
You know what they did? They took a great movie that the general population loves, and they fed it to you theater snobs, and you're treating it like it's art. The rest of us understand that they ruined the movie. They didn't even stick to the plot. Zemeckis is a sellout.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, did they have the clock tower?
Yes. Save the Clock Tower lady is there. Yes.
Did a 3D shark try and eat Marty?
No, that's Back to the Future 2. This was
so
the
they
first.
didn't even dabble in that.
No. We didn't go to 2015 or whatever. No. And I found it like everything. The sound was faint. Like it was like the mic. It was bizarre. Maybe it was where I was sitting.
I'm with Abner on this. Back to the Future without Libyans is like Die Hard without the terrorist.
No.
I'm sorry.
They didn't want to offend the Libyans, I guess.
Yeah, it's curious. Good point, Car Chase guy. Real curious how they got around that.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I could tell you.
Yeah, did old man Peabody shoot at him and call him the B word?
No, there was no old man Peabody.
My God.
He did crash into the barn, though.
He was the guy who owned the land for the Twin Pines Ball.
That was a cool scene when he crashed the car into the barn. Those were some pretty cool effects.
He had to have done.
They had Doc up on the clock tower plugging the thing in too, so that was pretty cool.
Did they do the Darth Vader from the planet?
No, they didn't do that.
This isn't even. I mean, it's not even the same thing. It's not even the same thing.
From the planet Vulcan.
Awful.
Ruscin and Zach, ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth.
And we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Beer hats here. Come get your base load of beer hats here.
Matt, what are you doing?
Well, with how well the baseball team's doing, I thought I'd make sure that the fans know where they can get those famous yellow hats.
Not only do we have the beer hats, but we also have the team hats and jerseys to match.
So I guess you could say when it comes to Razorback baseball, we have all the bases covered.
You really hit it out of the park with that one.
Yeah, a real grand slam of a pun.
Definitely not a strikeout.
Anyway, Hog fans, if you're looking for something with a hog on it, come by the Stadium Shop on Razorback at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
That's right. Or you can go to their websites,
Dad, I think what you mean to say is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
And whether it's a shirt, pool table, or anything in between, come by the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
The Stadium Shop is the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in the country.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LOT to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Relief from hip and back pain can be a reality when you work with the experts on a mobility and flexibility routine. That's why Stretch Lab was founded. Pro athletes and sports fans alike love Stretch Lab for our customized one-on-one assisted stretch sessions. Discover the difference a good stretch can make, because when your body moves better, you feel better and live better. Visit your local Stretch Lab today or go to stretchlab.com and use code FAN10 to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, receive an additional $10 off.
Hello, our fellow Arkansans. If you've had it with marketing gimmicks, fear-based sales, and a lack of consideration for your valuable time, then please give Ward & Son Plumbing a call or text at 479-305-9943. We provide fair pricing and timely services to all your plumbing needs. That's Ward & Son Plumbing at 479-305-9943.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Hi, everyone. Hope we're having a great Friday. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. The weather is going to be super sunny today, but we're going to stay on that cooler side. By lunchtime, only in the upper 50s to low 60s. And we're going to top out in the mid to upper 60s to low 70s across the area with a breeze out of the north, gusting at times 20 to 25 miles an hour, keeping us cool. We'll start our Saturday morning off with even chillier temperatures than we had today, but beautiful weather coming our way with 70s and 80s returning for the weekend. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
I need to close the loop on this because I'm still pissed.
You didn't even see it.
No, I didn't have to. Because my therapist says I need to close the loop on things. That's my buzzword for the week.
Close the loop.
Yeah, I need to close the loop on this.
Okay.
This is an interpretation of Back to the Future, right? Did they play back in time?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. This is an interpretation. Some director's vision of what. Am I right on this? Some director's vision of what Back to the Future should have been in his eyes.
I guess so. I don't know.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
I don't like it. I'm getting texts. I got a text from Ben. He's got tickets. I'm now actively encouraging him.
See, no, we don't need to be on the bad side over there.
Burn them.
No,
it's not their fault. They didn't know.
They're gonna think we're, you know how people are.
What are they gonna do? Revoke your season pass?
Yes, and I like going there. And I don't want to get in
next?
trouble. MJ the musical.
What?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Jukebox musical about Michael Jackson. Yeah. That's next month, I believe.
I don't hate that idea.
Yeah.
This is a good season. I like it. I like you listening. I've seen them play. They're all right. So MJ, huh?
MJ, yeah. Yeah. Big time. And then I went the wrong way home, and I got caught up in all the Theo Von traffic because the show got out, and MLK was a freaking parking lot at 10 o'clock last night. It was absurd. And you had all these nitwits who were leaving lot 56. And I don't know what number it is now, and I don't care because it's lot 56. And everybody knows it. And why the hell did you change it? You idiots. But so they were letting people out. It was
no, they don't care.
They were letting 5 cars
They
out.
do not care.
I mean, you're holding up the whole line.
Those are competing entities. And they don't like it. Car Chase guy read the plot summary on Wikipedia. He says, I'm right. This is an abomination of a classic movie. Now, Gavin wants to know why you're defending this atrocity.
Because I don't want to get thrown out of the place.
Abner,
but they were letting, people on the street were letting cars out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the line was getting longer and longer. If you let a car out in a situation like that, we should be able to run up to your car and slash all 4 of your tires. Like that, keep the line moving, people. I'd never let anybody out.
Now,
Never.
Will you go see Back to the Future on ice?
No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I do kind of want to watch the movie again. You know, cleanse the palate.
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you want to ruin the alternate ending?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, who the hell wants to see stand-up comedy in a basketball arena? That can't be an enjoyable experience. The kid may be funny.
Hold on. Stop. First of all, if you want to go see an arena show for a comedian, that's fine. Going to an arena show to see Theo Vaughn, who's not funny.
That's subjective. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know if he's funny or not. But I just God bless us here in Northwest Arkansas, because we got the Grove, and this is a free one. No one has to pay for this. But the Grove is one of the last places. The club scene is dying in this country, but the Grove is still here, and you can go still see a comedy show there, and it's a good venue. We've been there and seen stuff there.
Yeah.
But I just, you know what it is? Young people are so used to watching everything on a screen that they're willing to go to a basketball arena and watch comedy on a screen because you can't see the thing. I mean, if you're in the upper tank, the guy's 400 yards away or whatever. And who knows if you can hear it. And you go because, you want to put it on the gram that you were at.
Well, of course.
But I like, funny or not funny, I mean, you can see the funniest person of all time. But this is why Steve Martin quit stand-up comedy, because he was playing these arena shows and no one could hear him. They were just laughing at whatever he wanted. I mean, I don't know.
Russell Mountain Home Sexton, he on his dial-a trade today has 2 donkeys for trade plus 2 tickets to Back to the Future, the musical.
Okay.
Can we talk about something important? Is everybody cool with that?
What's that? No, you got the right music out?
Oh, no, this is the right music.
Oh, okay.
This is golf the proper way.
Okay.
You dropped an A-bomb on me right 5 minutes before we're ready to go on.
Well, I've known about this for a while, but...
And this is the first I'm hearing of it?
Today, I was talking to my mom on a phone coming here, and she reminded me that my dad takes a speaker out of the golf course.
You redneck! I understand he's playing at the Searcy local Muni. I understand. And maybe the rules are a little looser out there. You can wear your jorts and your weave belt and nobody's going to say anything. It's still the game of golf. You rednecks, you hillbillies, you rubes. You don't take a speaker. Now, you want to wear AirPods? That's fine. Nobody else can hear you. But these morons that drive up with their cooler of beer and their speakers, disgrace. Yeah, I'm going to use the D word. You're a disgrace to the game. And you can't play. That's the other thing. And you annoy everybody around you. Do I sound old enough?
Sure. Yeah. That's
all right. So I call your dad because this is one of those things. This is one of those times. Like, you got to have the heart-to-heart, the face-to-face.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. And then I guess I had the audacity to ask, well, what kind of music are you playing? Country. Yeah, that goes on a golf course. No, this. You want to play this behind me while I'm putting? Fine. It's a theme to the Masters. The right theme. The only.
Springtime in Augusta. That's the name of this.
Springtime for.
No, in Augusta.
For.
No, that's the producers.
I was very disappointed.
You didn't like it?
Well, I was very disappointed in your dad.
Well, I mean.
I hope he plays on aerated greens, heavy sand for the rest of his life, because that's what you deserve. You play golf like this. Look, I've torn up some of the best golf courses in the world. You know where you don't see speakers? St. Andrews.
Yeah.
Augusta. Pebble. They won't let you do it.
Yeah. All right.
Just ridiculous. Rube. You were right. I mean, you nailed it when he was taking pictures of the arch in the middle of the street.
Hey, day drinking's here. Yeah. Quit busting Ruskin's chops for what he wears to the theater. At least he's cultured. Oh, look at that.
Well, first of all,
look at that.
Hold on.
I got day drinking on my side.
Boy, there's
I'm
something.
feeling good.
I've got day drinking on my side. There you go.
Yeah, you're Judge Smales. Cut that off. And they're out there listening to Journey in the golf bag, and you're like, cut that off.
Exactly. Here's Justin. Do you play golf? Yeah, I do.
Gambling is illegal, sir. Here at Bushwood.
You know what? I'm fine. I'm Judge Smales on this.
You are. Right.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
You want your shoes waxed with a fine chamois.
I do. I'm on a roll today.
So what? So let's dance.
Yeah, Abner's right. This is the real mess.
Wasn't D'Annunzio his caddy in this one?
D'Annunzio.
D'Annunzio.
You know what's funny? I knew a kid in high school named D'Annunzio. His name was Joel.
Wow.
But he is now a drummer for a very popular band, and I cannot remember. He's very
Wait,
talented.
your D'Annunzio or the guy from the
our
movie?
I think
Oh,
the movie D'Annunzio is dead.
oh, that's too bad. Boom, boom,
He'd bring,
boom,
he'd bring everybody down. But
Okay. And this is not the Armand Pineda version. This is Steve Perry.
this is the one they played in the movie.
Right.
Jeff in Fayetteville says he thought he was listening to talk radio. But look, there's a way to do things, and there's a way not to do things. Your dad's doing it wrong. And now he's like, oh, anytime I take your money. It has nothing to do with play. It has everything to do with being a hillbilly on a golf course.
Right. No, he's not out there listening to, I don't even know who does shows anymore.
There we go. JT's got it. Why are you listening to music on a golf course?
I don't know. Because it's this Live thing. Liv has the music out there. And,
your dad's out there, jorts, a weave belt, a plaid shirt.
Yeah, he thinks he's Bryson DeChambeau.
Probably out there without socks, walking around barefoot. Got a cigarette in one hand and a beer in the other, going, yeah, we're going to go play another 18. Oops.
Ruscin and Zach, Taco Bell's new caliente sauce made with real jalapenos is the spicy side of Cantina chicken. Try it today only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Taco Bell. All right. We'll be back. We'll do more of this. I know you're thrilled. Or maybe we won't be back. I don't know.
Who knows?
What time is it? That depends on a lot of this. Ruscin and Zach.
Happy Friday, friends. The weekend is here. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 40-29 news update in 60 seconds. The State Department of Health confirmed there are at least 2 measles cases in Arkansas, the first ones since 2018. Both cases are unvaccinated kids in central Arkansas. We spoke with a doctor about the importance of getting vaccinated, as well as advice for parents who do not want to vaccinate their children. The University of Arkansas says the Department of Homeland Security revoked 5 students' visitor information system records. The school says some international students across the country are facing changes to their immigration status. Weather-wise, a really nice weekend on tap. Good news for runners who are taking part in tomorrow's Hog-Eye Marathon. We're also continuing to track bills as they're being discussed and debated in Little Rock. One could change protections for the Buffalo National River. And in sports, the Bogle Bombers host South Carolina, while it's Hogs and Dogs on the Diamond down in Georgia. I'm Brennan Evans. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Dog Party USA has been voted the best boarding and daycare facility since 2007. Located in the heart of Northwest Arkansas, this woman, veteran, and locally owned business has everything your pup needs to have a great time. With 5 acres, indoor and outdoor play areas, an agility yard, and a swimming pool, there's something fun for every size dog. Trained pet care technicians supervise play groups 7 days a week, equipped with the latest air purification technology and cleaning protocols to keep your dog safe. Visit the website at dogpartyusa.com for more information.
It's the time of year all about stepping up to the plate and making every play count. And when your vehicle takes a hit, you need a repair team that knows how to rally. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned and operated for over 40 years and is proud to be iCar Gold Class certified, putting them in the elite 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. For expert repairs that get you back in the lineup, call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body at 479-751-3801 or visit CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
If the amazing regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics provided relief for former pro football player Bobby Carpenter, imagine the potential for your aching joints.
So my knee had been bothering me for a while. I played football for a number of years. I looked at, talking to some doctors, would I need to potentially have surgery? And I decided hey, let's check out QC Kinetics. I go in there and they look at the knee. Hey, here's the program that we can put you through.
That treatment takes your body's own healing properties and concentrates them at the root of the pain. No surgery or downtime.
The best part was there's no recovery until one day I felt like, hey, this feels like my old self again. I feel better. It's helped me. It's helped my dad. Hopefully it will help you in the same way. My message to them is do not wait. So you can go out and play golf and do the things that you love and enjoy.
Take it from Bobby Carpenter. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
Spring is finally here, and so are spring projects. So get them started at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale. This weekend, save on products like pressure washers for $69.99, 42-inch roller cabinets for under $500, plus 30% off Hercules corded power tools. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until 3/9/25 while supplies last. Limitations apply, so spring in before it's over.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
You're a bum.
All right, we're back here at ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. It's been brought to my attention that we need to go over, and this is not a knock. This is not a criticism.
You're a bum.
This is we'll do that in an hour.
No, I'm talking about these people.
Okay, Zach's in a mood.
I'm not in a mood.
You're in a mood.
I'm in a mood. We've worked very hard
You're in a mood.
to try and get this straightened out. We just haven't.
Okay, well, this is still relatively new, and it's hard to You said
yes.
It takes 21 days to start a habit.
Right. This has been 2 months.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it has.
Okay. The only phone number you can text at this radio station is 877-377-6963.
Say it slower.
877.
Yes.
3
Mm-hmm.
7 7
Right.
6 9 6 3. All the shows get those texts, including ours. Don't use the old number. The old number is dead. Don't do it.
If we're going to start calling you out by name.
Right. We're going to have to publicly
Joe
change it. It's like the stocks in the old days. You know, when you'd commit a crime, you were in the stocks in
Cody Lavaca,
yeah.
Austin from Scott County, Chris from Nashville,
Mongo Pawn and
Brett
King of Life.
Centerton. It's definitely a Western Benton County thing.
Well,
Chris and Harrison. Jackie Mock. What's wrong with you people?
Man.
We've been at this for 2 months. 877-377-6963. 3.
Right.
It's very, very simple.
Right. It all goes there.
We don't see them. They go to
Now,
a different place.
Now, everyone grab a knee. We need to have another conversation real quick. All right. You can't be talking ish to the other shows on our behalf during the other shows.
It upsets
Abner, I'm talking to you. All right.
It upsets them.
Don't punch down. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? If you have nothing nice to say to the other shows, don't text
Just
them.
wait till 2.
Wait till 2 and send them to us.
Yeah, send it to us.
And then we will not read them on the air.
No, we will
But-
giggle ourselves.
That's right.
No.
All right. So don't send, because listen, nobody from those shows texts us. It's all of these people texting them negative, icky things that you don't want to see when you're trying to do a show. Phil didn't want to read this stuff. Phil gives it back to him though, pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll
he
give him
does.
a credit for
Yeah,
that.
he does.
So just hold off until 2:00. If you can't text anything nice to the other people, don't text anything at all. All right. So just don't do it. All right.
Save all your rage.
Nobody wants a war here. Okay.
Everybody.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. People loving people. Okay.
I have a ring. It says ELE. Everybody love everybody.
There you go. Right. BEC, that's a perfect example of a text you can send at 3:03 and not earlier in the day. Let's just say. Thank you.
Wow. See, yes. And you know what? We'll read it, and we'll tell you that we can't read it.
Now, David brings up a good point here.
Okay.
David brings up a good point. Please. We're far too opportunistic to not take advantage of the free publicity. So if you want to talk about us somewhere else and how bad we are, please go ahead, because you're talking about us, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right? So if you want to don't text the other shows and say bad things to them. But if you want to text the others, go for it. We'd love the free publicity. Thank you.
Look, we'll take anything at this
Right.
point. You know,
we are far too opportunistic.
You are more than welcome to tell us anything you want about us,
Right.
about other. It's fine. We will take it.
We are attention whores.
Yes.
So if you want to talk about us in the other, get after it. Fine. There you go. Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Pibb. Now, you're not wrong, but again, now let's talk about that.
No, we're not. That's right. All right. I feel like we've done a good
877-377
Right, that's it.
6963. I'm going to start calling you out by name. And I may give out your phone number. I don't know, but we've got somehow tough love this thing.
Evan, no, you shouldn't say that. Yeah.
Evan, come on, man.
You can't say that. All right. We good? Is everybody happy here?
Evan,
I mean, nobody's happy here, but is everybody?
Evan has my phone number. Just text it to me.
Oh, good
Just
God. Why do
take
you
it.
do this?
Well,
Why do you do this?
because I'm crazy.
You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
It definitely
Yeah. Car chase guy. Should we text Rick and Randy about the Back to the Future musical?
I wouldn't
yes.
do that.
And tell me when you do it so I can go pull the audio. Thank you.
That would be, they wouldn't know what to do with you guys.
He'll read it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He'll read anything.
Absolutely.
That's the best clip when someone sent him some, Seymour Butts or something.
Yeah.
And poor Trey Biddy has to tell I think
I don't
that's
think
a
that's
joke.
real. I don't think that's real, man.
That's the best moment in the history of Arkansas sports radio, which tells you how low the bar has been for 35 years around here. Oh, Lord.
I don't know. That's pretty funny.
It is very funny. That's right. Right. Okay.
All right.
Troll Monster, that's not very nice. Right. Clark in Fayetteville only wants to text the old number. #mytruth. No. There's no old number. There's one number. This is it. And be nice. You be nice.
Everybody.
Remember, if you're mean, it reflects poorly on us.
Remember, you're in a representation of us.
That's right. Exactly.
You know, when y'all gets arrested, we all get arrested.
That's right. Yeah, it reflects poorly on us. Remember that. Okay? Let's see here.
Mac Daddy wants to know if you can still make fun of Ty. No, we can make fun of Ty.
Right.
Ty is ours. That is our guy. We are a house of Ty.
Yeah.
We'll make him mad. I know that.
Oh.
All right. What else?
Okay, that we got it all? No, we didn't get it all.
Of course.
But we did get it all. Okay, fine.
As he goes over to check the other line. Let's see.
Oh, people are texting out of spite now. This is how it works. This is how it works.
You know what? This is why we are in the state that we are in.
Here is I would like to now present to you Masters coverage here on Ruscin and Zach. It's not Chris Vernon. What's going on in Augusta? We're not doing that. But I have Masters coverage for you here.
Okay, we're gonna have some fun, Les.
Hello, friends. You will like this. Jose Luis. No. Ballester.
Okay.
Peed in a creek yesterday during the first round of the Masters.
Yeah, I heard about this.
No. He peed during the first round. You know where there's like the 12 green and you go up the little thing and there's the 13th tee box? So he relieved himself in a tributary to Rays Creek. Supposedly because he forgot.
To Rays Creek or to raise the creek?
Rays Creek.
Okay, Rays Creek. Got it.
Supposedly because he forgot there were bathrooms nearby. He said, it was not embarrassing at all for me. Well, good for him. I mean,
well.
How do you do? If I had to do it again, I would do it again, he said. The other part I saw about this was that he thought no one could see him, but apparently the stands across the way could see pretty well what was going on. So they were like giving him a hard time out there, and the Amen Corner patrons were apparently cheering or something like that. So how about that? So there you go.
Okay.
Jose Luis Ballester.
One of our guys.
What was that?
You don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
Excuse me.
No. No.
The audio's bad on that one. I'll see if I can find a better one for you.
That's good.
Isn't somebody going to help that poor man?
A good way to get him killed, Harry. Okay. All right.
Text around the 479, just tuning in, hearing there's a new number to text in. Yeah, for 8 weeks. Kent says he's betting that old Jose had a speaker in his bag, like a rube.
Like you do that out there, they'll throw you out of the state, much less the premises.
Now, would his wife call into a local radio show to complain that he peed in a creek?
You know what? Maybe so. It does remind me of this is a tradition unlike any other. This is my favorite Masters story. 2012. My dad and I went down there, and for a minute we went to the practice facility. You know, where the range.
Yep.
You can't call it a driving range because they're so pretentious out at Augusta National. But the funniest thing happened. So sitting in front, they have stands there, like viewing like a grandstand. And you sit there and watch the guys. And sitting in front of us, Zach, was a 60-some-odd year old man and his sugar baby, who was, you know,
a sugar baby.
It was a Belichick situation. And so, what is anybody? If you've been there or not been there, you probably know what is rule number 1 at Augusta National: no cell phone.
I was going to go with don't steal the sand, but okay.
No cell phone. So what happens? We're sitting there at the facility, the practice facility, sitting there in the stands, and this woman's phone starts going on. And this man is like looking at her like he looked like his face was melting in one of those movies, you know, like Indiana Jones or something like that. Shut it off. And no one, as far as I know, they didn't get in trouble. But just the look on this man's face as his 29-year-old sugar baby's phone was going off.
Now, you were there with your dad.
Yeah,
did he have
2012.
with him?
No, he didn't bring a speaker. No. It was 2012. But that is my Masters moment, is watching this man's face. Probably his only time to ever get to go in his life. And he's got the panic look that this woman is going to get me thrown out of here because she brought her damn phone in here.
Patricia has texted in.
Yes.
She says, hey, stupid question. Number 1, is this the correct number? Yes, Patricia, you have reached the right number.
Yeah, right.
2, everyone from all the shows can see these texts.
Correct.
Can I still send topless photos?
Probably not. No, I don't think that's no.
That's one man's opinion. Let's be honest. Ty's lonely. Saying. Patricia, in times like this, I say, you know what? Do what feels right.
Okay.
You feeling froggy? How about it? You're not? Well, cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
great
you go.
question from Car Chase Guy. What was your dad listening to at Augusta?
Nothing. He followed the rules. He didn't bring anything in but a camera.
Here they come.
Because it was a practice day. You could bring a camera in.
Russell Mountain Home, please send her my number. Smack Daddy, please give Patricia my number.
God, y'all need a VPN out there.
God, y'all.
Y'all need a VPN. Come on now.
What?
I'm just saying, you need a VPN. All right.
Oh, she's feeling froggy, boys. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's going to be a good day, isn't it?
Sure.
It's going to be a good day.
Here's the text.
Yep.
Wish I could get in a time machine like Doc and skip to today's baseball game.
Why?
Well, there's only an hour and 15 more you have to suffer through, sir. So, I think you can find the courage to make it to 4:30, and then the baseball will come on, and your world will be complete. You'll be very excited about that.
Let's see here. What else we got here? All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
But again, please text the other shows about how bad we are, because we want the free publicity. We want the attention. Thank you. I'll just say that. That's fair. Okay.
Please. We will take any publicity we can possibly.
That's right. It's all good.
We're not a pretentious snobs.
It's all good.
Jamie's texting, and you need to share that photo. Jamie, I got you on that. Jeff is texting. Give Patricia my number. I'll take all the pics she wants. You guys are gross. What's wrong with y'all?
Just guys being dudes. That's what it is.
What about? That's an inside joke.
Right.
I love this song.
What you gonna do?
You want to get down?
You want to get down?
All he does is say this over and over again.
I thought this was a talk
Nah.
show. Wait till we do the music hour. People are
God,
going to be
they're
so
gonna hate
pissed.
that.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
You know what? The core will love it. The bass will love it, and that's what we do. We play to the bass. We do not play to textures like the 479. We don't care.
Throw the red meat at the red meat at them. That's what you do.
Yeah, Ty is now responding to all text messages. Now the Patricia is feeling froggy.
Right. Right.
Oh, there we go. And we got one.
Okay. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. When you're selling a home, what qualities do you look for in a real estate agent? Two important factors: reputation and strategic marketing. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group has assisted thousands of clients, making their largest financial investment seamless and stress-free. Jeff was trying to sell a property recently and reached out to Tara's team. And what set the Lindbergh team apart was the willingness to exceed standard service expectations. Jeff was grateful for both the professional marketing of the property and the personal attention that Jeff received. The combination of effective property marketing and exceptional service left a lasting impression, and now Jeff is recommending the Lindbergh team, just like we do here and have for 6 years, the Lindbergh team. The team that with over 1,000 5-star reviews. Go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds from the experts at the Lindbergh team. Get the cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home, quite possibly, for thousands over asking price. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD, LindberghTeam.com, or again, check out Google. Go look at those 5-star reviews. There's over 1,000 of them. Just type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie. Nice spec.
We got trophies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, the saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Thanks for watching.
Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185. And remember, anything else is just a copy.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing. So don't let the name fool you. They're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing part of advertising success. Need a logo? They'll design it. Want it printed on pens, cards, banners, or even tablecloths? Sign Studio will do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with Sign Studio's custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call them at 479-250-4844.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. A very handsome reward indeed. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%. Plus, you also get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% IRA boost on annual contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rates subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
With Progressive, renters can save on protection for the things that make your place yours, even things that don't make sense to everyone.
People always wonder why I don't get rid of my guitar since I never play. But it's like, what if I actually end up taking lessons? Sure, I've had it for 8 years, but if I get rid of it, then what will my New Year's resolution be next January?
Exactly. So bundle your renters and auto and save with Progressive and protect the things that make sense to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms and conditions.
Blink 182. Missionary Impossible. The 2025 tour. Live in Rogers. Playing at Walmart Amp, September 24th. With special guest, Alkaline Trio. Get tickets now at amptickets.com. Blink 182, Missionary Impossible. For more, visit blink182.com.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
And
yeah,
the Razorback baseball has the hog pen, and it's its own organism. The text line is its own organism.
Our hog pen.
It is.
The text pen.
The text pen. It is wild over here.
Yeah.
I do think we got to figure out if we can do like group chats and we can loop people in together, because I think that would be hysterical just to watch.
Yeah. I love to see them have their own convention and all get together and meet each other.
Wouldn't that be wild?
Oh.
And
I don't think we could find a venue that would want to host that, but I mean, it'd be fun to watch.
Strip club. But you'd have a little sticker with your name on it. Car chase guy. Graham and Prairie Grove. Still with line of the week. It's an animal impact day.
That's right.
That's great.
That was a good one.
I like that one.
And I don't know whatever happened to those donkeys, but I
don't know.
Maybe we'll figure it out, or maybe we won't. I don't know.
Ask Big Mike. He knows.
Okay, let's talk to Big Mike. Hello. Did it go? Didn't click. There we go. Hi, Big Mike.
All right. Let's do the honey mustard thing first.
Yes, you texted us yesterday that you put honey mustard on mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Well, I've worked in a food plant, and I know most of the time the TV dinner mashed potatoes are fine. Yesterday that batch was bad, and so I put honey mustard in there, and it was pretty good, you know. But I've worked in a
Had you been
plant,
drinking?
No.
Okay.
I've looked down at stuff when I was working in the chicken plant, and I go, that's not going to taste good as it went by. But so I know what that's like. So, and the two best ones, though, are the little packs you get from Harp is the best. And then Sonic is right behind it. It's hard to tell the difference between them. Let's see. The guy named, here's the thing. It's a chicken plant, all right? I tried to throw out nobody's looking at anything I thought would make people sick. But the stuff that was just wasn't going to taste good, I can't do anything about that. Let's see. Cliff High decided his prediction is we will have alien technology before the end of the year.
Really?
We'll be out.
Like what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Free energy, that kind of crap.
Oh,
you know.
I was thinking like a quarterback that could throw.
Cliff makes predictions. He's not as good as Alex Jones or Bill Cooper, but they killed Bill Cooper for being too damn good. But let's see. Yeah, because him and Alex both predicted 9/11. The thing about it was Bill Cooper could tell you how it was done, and so they got rid of him before he could do that.
Okay.
I'm watching the Masters, and I'm sitting there going, dang, I got a cat trying to meow in my ear.
What the hell are you doing, man? What?
Well, she climbed up here. She's trying to get in my ear. Anyway. And I'm watching us. Some of these dang holes are like, these guys are going, I just want to make a paw on this stupid thing, because, and then they end up 90 feet short. And then you have to try to putt it, get with it to make a dang par. And you're afraid to putt it too hard because if it goes past a certain point going that direction, it will roll all the way to Atlanta, So they end up 7-8 feet short at a putt that you can't tell that breaks or doesn't. And it may break a foot, it may break an inch, or it may not break at all. You end up missing that stupid thing and making a bogey, I was watching Freddie Couples. He can't hardly get to the par fours. Some of the par fours are too long for him, really. But he's still going to make the cut, I think. That'll make him the oldest again to make the cut. Bernhard Langer, he's having a good time. He's going to make the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that free energy stuff. Not just from the wild-ass fringe,
but
a lot of people like a knock up from there.
It's not free.
From those wild people.
It's not free. I'm going to have to pay for it.
No. Well, you'll have to pay to build it, whatever it is, or buy the device, whatever it is.
I've bought enough devices lately. I don't need to buy another one.
Well, I don't know what that's about, but anyway. But people up from the wild people are now talking about it. And every now and then, I'll be reading like some physics thing, and some physics doctor will kind of half mention, I could do that too, He doesn't say it that way, but you can kind of tell he's talking about free energy.
So it's not the lunatic fringe, it's just the fringe.
No, well, the physics guys are not the fringe at all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's moved up from the lunatic fringe. I've seen videos of dudes doing it, but, not long after they did it, they disappeared. So you don't want to do it. It's going to try to sell it. Like Dr. Greer says, don't sell it. They'll kill you. Just build it and send the blueprints out. Let everybody use it. All right. I probably bored everybody.
Oh, good. Quite the opposite.
That was boring.
Quite the opposite, Big Mike. I thought that was the best.
Look, only one person on this planet can go from free energy to Bernhard Langer in one breath.
I thought that was the best Masters update in the history of this radio station.
Was.
That was awesome.
That's pretty good.
On a lighter note, would you like to see me feed my cat?
That's the best analysis of the Masters I've ever heard.
Can we talk about why the cat was up around his ear?
They climb, man. They climb. I don't know.
All right. So, Big Mike, we'll wait for your Masters update next hour.
I feel like we could take Big Mike's Masters update and just use it every year because nothing out there changes. If you're going to roll the ball to Atlanta, Bernhard Langer is going to be having a good time. Fred Couples can't reach the par fours. Nothing changes.
Megan has been clamoring for a Masters update, and she enjoyed that. So we may be on this.
Going on in Augusta. Actually, Justin Rose is the leader at -8. Bryson is -7. Rory is in a tie at -6. And Scotty Scheffler is right now on the 11, and he is at -5.
You got golf and physics all in the same phone call.
Right.
We learned something today. We got better.
We did. That's right. That's right. Okay. 877-377-6963.
A great question from a Car Chase guy. Which golfer would Patricia most likely flash?
Well, I mean, not out there. They got rules out at Augusta. Sorry. Now, maybe at the U.S. Open you can get away with that, but not
Live.
At Live, yeah, you can run on the course.
If you don't, they throw you out.
Morgana, the kissing bandit, runs around out at the Live events, I think. Right out there in the fairway. So
Big Mike points out that the cat he's sitting too close to the table that the cat climbed on.
Oh, I see. All right. So
Megan
what happened?
Flash Bryson DeChambeau. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Good. Okay. This is information that we need, I think.
Can we get Big Mike credentialed to cover the Masters for ESPN Arkansas?
You know what we should do is we should get him at the Masters, but treat it like Preacher's Corner in London and just let him just talk. We'll put him on a little box and let him talk. I guarantee you the crowd around 18 would not be near as big as it was around Big Mike. Guaranteed. Preacher's Corner.
Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Oh,
that's the best Masters breakdown of all time.
Without question.
And then it rolls all the way to Atlanta.
I mean, that was a breakdown of the green and how slick the greens are.
Right.
Maybe he didn't put it in your stuffy vernacular and source it correctly.
Right. He didn't call them the patrons or the second nine. Right. No, but he talks like the people talk.
That's exactly right. He talked to
There
us.
should be a Big Mike alternate cast of the Masters where he just sits there and talks about all of it.
Yeah. We'd find out that the moon was a space station.
That's right.
That's still my favorite call, maybe ever.
The moon's not supposed to be there.
And the phone call was over at that point because I heard nothing after that. It was just, the moon's not supposed to be there.
Well, the if we sold T-shirts with show catchphrases, the moon's not supposed to be there would be one of the catchphrases. I mean, that'd be up there
with a picture of the Death Star on it. That's no moon. That would be a copyright infringement, and of course, we would not do that to George Lucas.
No, or Disney.
Right.
Lucas doesn't care
if
anymore.
we were to do that, we would show the Death Star in its proper depth and scope, and we would not cut corners like Back to the Future. We would do Star Wars right and honor
Star Wars the musical.
Yeah.
Only if you use all those holiday special songs in there. You put those in there.
No, that never happened.
At the canteen and all that stuff.
You know that the Star Wars band has an entire album.
I think I knew that,
forget what the name of the band is, but they have an entire album, 12 cuts.
Right.
Who's buying that?
I don't know.
Because it's not great.
The same people who played Dungeons and Dragons at Madison Square Garden.
What?
I heard there was some big D&D thing in Madison Square Garden recently.
Big Mike is wanting a cut of those sales.
Well,
the moon's not supposed to be there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Big Mike who?
Once you call in, it becomes intellectual property of Ruscin and Zach.
There are dozens and dozens of dollars at stake.
A division of Fly-By-Night Industries. So please, I'm sorry.
We'll get you some craft coin. Don't worry about it.
We'll get you some NIL. Go negotiate with Nico for the $4 million. It is a good catch.
It is
a good one.
Justin, they're using Gettable, and we're everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see here.
All right.
Abner asking about the DeLorean. The car looked awesome, and the doors flew up like the car had all the lights.
It looked like a DeLorean.
Yeah,
And
it kept shooting smoke at the back, and they
it only did that once.
Well, they did it a few times.
Well, it only did it once in the movie, and that was when Einstein came back.
Einstein, you little devil!
He's exactly 1 minute ahead.
Right. The clock is still ticking. Yes.
Not where did he go? It's when did he go? Did they say that? And please tell me when he had the car on the remote control, and he said when the baby hits 88 miles.
They made a joke about that.
You don't.
But he didn't say the actual word.
I can't. Just no, thank you. No.
Okay, all right. Well, there's kids there. You can't be saying the S word around.
It's either learn it in the theater where there's culture or learn it out there on the streets where people may use it incorrectly. You never know.
You just don't know about that. You don't know. Let's see here. We are here. It's Friday. Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. Well, it's windy out there at Augusta.
Is it?
Yeah, they're just showing a flag whipping in the wind on one of the greens out there at the Augusta National.
Big Mike has heard of craft coin. He's not sure what it is. It's a form of legal tender used here at ESPN Arkansas.
A virtual form of legal tender.
A virtual form. It has no value outside of this building.
That's right. Yeah.
But it has been used
like a Schrute buck.
Yeah, exactly. A Schrute buck is a fine comparison. It's used for bonuses. It's used for any sort of you need something, you go to the craft coin drawer.
Right.
Derek got 1 million craft coin last year.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Yeah.
1 million.
They also expire in 90 minutes after you get them.
Well,
you got to spin that thing
because they got to give it to somebody else.
That's right. You got to spin that thing.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got to.
You got to do what?
What?
What did you say that you have to spend?
You got to spin that thing.
Do it.
Let's see here. I don't know what that comment is. Okay, we'll be back here in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. Bum of the Week is coming up. If you'd like to nominate a Bum of the Week, please text us.
Please.
And let us know who you got, and we'll do that on.
Get him the hell out of here.
That's right. That's right, Joe. We will do that at 4:00 here on Ruscin and Zach. If you are still relying on Facebook as your website, that's not a great idea. You're letting them control your online presence. Modular Orange wants to make it easy and have your own professional website. Designed, written, launched, and kept up to date for just $95 a month with no upfront costs or hidden fees. Modular Orange's team handles everything. Hosting, security, updates. You focus on building your business. They focus on building your website. And with their streamlined process. You'll be up and running fast. Won't drag out for months and months and months. And if you already have a website but are paying high monthly fees, stop throwing the money away and switch to Modular Orange. Get a faster, more effective site for just $95 a month. Customers will find you on any device. Don't settle for being stuck on social media or overpaying for an outdated site. Take control of your online presence with Modular Orange. Fast, affordable, and hassle-free. Go to modularorange.com to get started. modularorange.com.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Medication, steroids, surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick road quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Sean Garrison in Roger and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Spring is here and Gentry Public Schools is blooming with energy. As the district of choice, they provide a world-class education with a small-town feel. Their dedicated teachers, strong community support, and innovative programs help every student connect, learn, and succeed. From academics to athletics, fine arts to career readiness, Gentry Public Schools prepare students for a bright future. Learn more at GentryPioneers.com and follow them on social media. Gentry Public Schools, where tradition meets excellence. Go Pioneers.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back?
If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LOT to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
I'm meteorologist William Morrison with your 4029 Get Ready with the Forecast. Winds become lighter and skies remain clear this evening and overnight tonight. By sunrise Saturday, temperatures will be right around 40 degrees. A warmer and sunny day is on tap for our Saturday. Daytime high temperatures climbing to the low 70s. Saturday's overnight temperatures will fall to the mid-50s by sunrise Sunday. That's your Get Ready with the Forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in 0 Montana. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app. We had some history made up here in Northwest Arkansas, and I shared this with you earlier, but we've been talking about Jack Caglione all week. He in the Northwest. He'll be here till Sunday, I think, but he's probably on his way to the big club. He hit a ball out at Arvest Ballpark at 121 miles per hour. It is the hardest hit baseball in the history of the Royals organization. That is outpacing Eric Hosmer, who hit one at 118. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, please. I'm dying to hear this.
120 mile per hour single. One more time. It's like a gunshot.
Morning, Lloyd's. He's not doing good. Because he played in Florida. We know Florida sucks.
He is tearing up the Texas League. If you're a baseball guy, again, you're going to want to get out there and just see him before he
we
leaves.
we are going to start a new segment here at some point, maybe today. We'll give it a trial run here a little bit before baseball starts at 4:30. But Zach doesn't know anything about Razorback baseball. So
not a thing.
I had an idea that I will read him facts about this baseball team from the notes, and you will react just as whatever. Just react in normal, whatever you want to say. So we will do that coming up here later on before we get out here at 4:30 for me.
What a bat sounds like.
It sounded painful. What it sounded.
I'm going to see him tonight. Can't wait.
There you go. Let's see here. Shane, that's not nice.
Come on, Shane.
Got the bum of the week coming up at the top of the hour here on
not
Ruscin
wrong, but not.
Scott is willing to offer up money if he can stay till the 25th.
Sort of an NIL program to keep Jack in the with the
and only
Nationals.
Scott has tickets on the 25th, so he'd like to see.
Well,
Caglione.
Peter bought 7 for tomorrow.
Right.
So yeah, he ain't gonna be here very long.
That's right.
He's really good, really good. He is tearing the cover off the baseball. So I'm looking forward to him hitting 17, 18 home runs this weekend.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
I got him Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right. A man in New Jersey had $60,000 in chips from a closed casino, a defunct casino, and a New Jersey appellate panel has ruled that because they were pilfered by an employee of a company who was supposed to destroy them, he can't cash them in.
I don't think that's right. I think if you run into them, like it's like getting something at a like in one of those storage container sales. Like if you get it, it's not. It doesn't matter how you acquired it.
The chips came from the Playboy Hotel and Casino, which was open from 1981 to 1984.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He's trying to cash the chips in today?
Yes.
And it closed in 1984.
He first tried to cash the chips in 2023 when the Treasury Department's Unclaimed Property Administration, they find that money and you go get it or whatever.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The hotel closed in 1984.
Right.
And he tried to cash them in 40 years later.
Yes, he did. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, that doesn't fly. I'm very
What's
sorry.
funny is because the chips were stolen by an employee. So it makes me wonder, like, if he'd won these and had just been sitting on them for 40 years for some reason, maybe they would have let him cash them in. But they ruled because they were, in the court's view, pilfered by an employee of a company who was supposed to destroy the chips.
Why do we have to come up with fancy names for stolen?
Well, that's what lawyers do. You got to, billable hours are undefeated, so you got to come up with something there. And
Also,
got to make it sound fancy and briefs and whatnot.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I know. So that's what happened to that guy. $59,500 in chips, and now
it's $0 in chips. I'm sorry, you can't try and cash them in 40 years later. It's not how this works. Why wait that long? I mean, hear me out loud. But when you get the chips, why don't you cash them, put them in the bank?
Well, he got them later,
right?
Like off the internet.
I understand,
and he thought he could cash them in, but he couldn't do it. No.
How much did he pay for them? Please tell me it's the exact amount.
Let's see here. It doesn't say here how much he paid.
Good point from Dr. K. Add in that lawyers don't want their clients to know what they're talking about.
Okay. Very good.
By the way, shout out to Mock Legal who sent me photos from the conference room where we have broadcasted from before. Yes. They bought one of those Masters picnic things.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all sitting there watching the Masters on a Friday.
Pimento cheese and all that stuff. Yeah.
He sent me a wonderful photo of two vats of pimento cheese.
Right.
So they are absolutely enjoying it, and that I can't tell what's in Cement Head's cup, but it doesn't look like lemonade.
There might be lemon in it, but
that's they've got some cookies. Oh, they got the popcorn.
Yeah.
And then they got the big screens up. So nice Friday afternoon for the folks there. Boy, they got a bunch of people.
Some other key ingredients besides the lemon.
Yes.
Also in there. Oh, man. Let's see here. Okay. Justin Rose still leading, by the way, at 8 under at the Masters. That Cement Head's watching in his conference room.
Yeah, he is.
With pimento cheese.
I'm not a big pimento cheese guy, but you know what? At the Masters, you do it. When in Rome.
Yeah. Speaking of booze,
I love
congratulations in a move in the Department of Why Didn't We Do This 5 years ago? They announced today that Notre Dame Stadium will start selling alcohol during football games. What the hell took so long? These are your people. What's going on here?
Well, there's no alcohol on campus.
What's going on
except on Saturdays. So they just said, bleep it. Let's let her. I mean, first of all, a Notre Dame tailgate, especially if it's an afternoon or night game, is a drunk fest that starts at about 7 a.m. And there is it's not your traditional tailgate. There's not a lot of food, a lot of alcohol.
Yes,
got to get your bloodies by 9. And then you get all lubed up at 9, and then you just hop from tailgate to tailgate. You go over to the comp, pick up the hockey tailgate. That's usually got some sort of meat over there. You get to
tailgate.
Well, the comp is the ice arena where the Notre Dame hockey plays, and they have a big grill out there, and you can get sausages, dogs, all kinds of stuff, and you put down your base layer, and then you just go. And it's all over campus. So.
But only on Saturday.
That's right.
Not the rest of the time.
Now I'm predicting.
I saw a guy when I drove by the parking lot 56, which is what it is, last night. Some guy was burning a butt out there in the parking lot.
What's wrong with that?
You can't smoke on campus, man. We got rules.
Yeah.
We got rules.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
It's a Thursday night, man. Let it go.
I'm telling you what. That traffic was insane. It was like they were playing Auburn or something again. Wild out there. And there were no cops anywhere helping with traffic. They just left the lights on.
No.
Nobody was doing anything.
FPD's not getting involved.
No. Landmark was nowhere to be
found.
found.
You put half a tire over a bike trail, they'll pull you over.
Landmark is so useless, it might as well be funded by the federal government.
Landmark anymore.
No, what is it?
I don't know. It's Landmark. They lost the bid.
Well, who is it?
I know it's not them.
Who does ushering?
Day drinking says ND doesn't need to make more money off alcohol. They have plenty, unlike our broke butts. Okay.
Okay. All right. You sure it's not Landmark anymore?
I'm positive it's not Landmark.
Well, who is it?
I for the third time, I don't know. They went cheap.
Well,
Allied Universal.
Okay. Well, there was no one from Allied Universal out
There you
there.
go.
Thank you.
It doesn't roll off the tongue
No,
like
it
Landmark.
doesn't. No, that's right. And it'll always be Landmark to me.
Okay, that's fair. They were the security force of your youth.
Yeah. That's right. Yes. That's right. Chaz wants to know if we're looking for sponsorship opportunities for Bum of the Week.
Nope.
Chaz, it is sponsored by the Crane Team.
Yep.
Which brings you the studio that we're in, the Crane Team studio. So, yes. But
Now, Gavin says he had 2 cops watch about 15 of us pile in a car, and they just waved.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There were no rules last night.
No,
it was a free-for-all.
Again,
It was
the cops probably felt bad because he went to a Theo Von concert. He's not funny. They were like, you know what?
Zach, not a fan.
Not a fan.
I've never seen him. I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
not funny.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I don't know. Is he one of these crowd work guys?
No.
Or does he have material?
No, he's got a podcast, and he's,
okay,
he's
all right.
really bad on that.
Okay, all right. Fair
Just
enough.
not a fan. Just not a Theo Von.
Okay. That's right.
Golly, man.
Allied Universal.
Yep.
All right.
Shout out Allied Universal.
All right, Bum of the Week coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, it's the weekend, and maybe you can't feel your face. Well, remember, if you get in trouble with the law, it's going to be Monday or later before you see a judge. So if your weekend consists of a free ride from the boys in blue and 3 hots and a cot in the county jail, call Jackie Mock at Mock Legal Solutions. Help you get out of a jam. The number is 479-769-1505. So protect your rights and help you navigate the criminal justice system for a low, flat fee. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price. Bum of the Week coming up, Ruskin and Zach.
Happy Friday, friends. The weekend is here. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update at 60 seconds. The State Department of Health confirmed there are at least 2 measles cases in Arkansas, the first ones since 2018. Both cases are unvaccinated kids in central Arkansas. We spoke with a doctor about the importance of getting vaccinated, as well as advice for parents who do not want to vaccinate their children. The University of Arkansas says the Department of Homeland Security revoked 5 students' visitor information system records. The school says some international students across the country are facing changes to their immigration status. Weather-wise, a really nice weekend on tap. Good news for runners who are taking part in tomorrow's Hog-Eye Marathon. We're also continuing to track bills as they're being discussed and debated in Little Rock. One could change protections for the Buffalo National River. And in sports, the Bogle Bombers host South Carolina, while it's Hogs and Dogs on the Diamond down in Georgia. I'm Brennan Evans. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
No one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. From tequila cocktails to top shelf spirits to handcrafted whiskey drinks and 29-degree drafts. There's something for everyone. Grab a seat and raise a glass at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
It's time for the Rath Rod Replacement Sale at Rath Auto Resources. Right now, bring in your old car and get $3,750 above appraised market value for your trade. Take advantage of over $20,000 in recent price reductions on our road-ready certified pre-owned inventory. Inspected and reconditioned in our on-site Meineke Car Care Center and backed by comprehensive warranty. It's the Rath Rod Replacement Sale all this month at Rath Auto Resources, 4515 Towson Avenue, Fort Smith, rathautofortsmith.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, And of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird, Limbird Real Estate Group, has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Founded in 1976, Moix RV has always focused on bringing family and friends together, and this has never been truer than now. As we continue into our 50th year, we are proud to be a family-owned and operated Arkansas original. With marquee manufacturers like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Forest River, and Winnebago, we have the RV for your next adventure at prices that will not be beat. Moix RV, built for adventure, rooted in Arkansas. Visit us in Conway, Hot Springs, and Springdale, or online at moixrv.com.
Make this Easter dinner unforgettable with Richard's Country Meat Market. From Petit Jean hams to fresh lamb, prime rib, and tenderloin, Richard's has everything you need for a feast, including homemade sides like garlic scallop potatoes, mac and cheese, and sweet apple pie. The live crawfish is in, sold by the sack, 30 to 35 pounds. Order by Wednesday for pickup Friday or Saturday. Call 479-443-0000 to place your order. Richard's Country Meat Market, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, we're the Lewis brothers here from Lewis Automotive. We've got some exciting news to share with you today. As you know, during the month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month. And thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
A great lawn is like a great sports team. It takes expertise and a little extra care to really stand out. That's where True Green comes in. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, so they know a thing or two about keeping grass looking like a fairway. It's more affordable than you think, and they'll even match any competitor's price. Plus, True Green backs it all up with a satisfaction guarantee. Head to TrueGreen.com today. Let the pros do the work while you sit back and enjoy the results.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Taco Bell's new caliente sauce made with red jalapenos is the spicy side of Cantina chicken. But does that mean everything has a spicy side? Like your cactus plant. It's like your other plants, but spicy. Or your coworker who says they hate everyone who works here, but you work here. And when you say, I don't mean to be rude, but you do mean to be rude. But now you can feed your spicy side with Caliente Cantina chicken from Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, Todd Rundgren.
Yes, sir. Good Friday track.
It is.
Or Tuesday. Or Monday. Or any day that there's working that you don't want to do. We're back. You can text us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963.
God, that was boring.
Thank you. All right. Baseball coming up at 4:30 for many of you.
Yeah.
Zach, a very big baseball fan now. Huge. because of time zones.
See,
they're playing at 6 Eastern, 5 Central time.
The way this works is 95% of you leave us at 4:30.
That's right.
That means we can say all the bad words.
And will.
And will. It's going to be cursing class at 4:30 and 1 second.
Please, all of the detractors, take copious notes. We're really going to burn the place down after 4:30. Be ready for that. Be ready. All right, it is time now here on the program.
Yeah.
Don't have any text to read. The texters fell asleep during that last break, apparently.
It's nap time.
Or they all left.
Some of them, I mean, the DOC crowd just got back in the truck. They're headed back after picking up trash.
I see. All right. It's time now for the Bum of the Week.
You're a bum.
This is the Bum of the Week, powered by Crane Automotive Team.
All right.
A lot of potential nominees for this week's Bum of the Week.
Okay.
Sponsored by Crane Team.
Yes.
We could have gone with the guy who let his donkeys loose.
Could have done that, yes.
That seemed easy. There's a really obvious choice. But I'm thank you.
Fun fight.
But I'm gonna go off the I'm gonna go off the landfill a little bit.
That's not nice, Mikey.
Mikey, that's not very nice. You can't say that. Everybody love everybody. So my Bum of the Week, and yesterday we had now we've done a lot of things on the show. We found animals. We remember Chris and Janae. They were going through a crisis of love, and we fixed that.
Everybody love everybody.
They are so happy they're talking divorce. Yesterday, a young lady texted us, and she was upset with her husband because during sporting events that he attends,
right,
he's on his phone looking at tweets about the game that's right in front of him.
Right.
And you and I both lamented the fact that
they should take your phone away at the gate like a Dave Chappelle concert. That's
Right.
my opinion.
And as you know, this started to gain steam, and you guys picked up on the fact that this was going on. She just sort of let the A-bomb that he not only has done that, but he has messed his drawers twice this week.
Man, sold you out, man.
So she is my Bum of the Week for giving us that information. You can't do that.
Whoa.
You cannot share that kind of information about your husband. You're supposed to be a team.
You're a bum.
Especially on this show where at any given point, 20 people might be listening.
Yes.
You can't do that here.
Right.
Can't do that. Not on the unintelligent
I
show.
feel bad for him. I mean, and we know who he is because he's a listener, because he texted and said, I am the husband. So we've got you on this one.
Right.
Your wife is our Bum of the Week.
Du bist ein Bum.
That guy's wife.
Yeah, that guy's.
Got it. All right.
You're a bum.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
My Bum of the Week takes you to a high school baseball game in New Mexico. Rio Rancho taking on La Cueva in a JV.
You can say that. I don't think you can say that, Mikey.
In a JV game. KOAT in Albuquerque reported a Rio Rancho player peeing the opposing team's water jug.
You're a bum.
He now faces 15 counts of battery. In New Mexico, legal expert John Day told KOAT television, in New Mexico, if you put something in someone's water jug and you give it to the person and they don't suspect there's anything in there, you've essentially committed battery. The 16-year-old faces 15 counts because there are 15 people who theoretically drank from the water jug. The investigation is ongoing, and this story is not over. But,
Bumpity bum.
there's a 16-year-old kid. I don't know if they shut the season down or stuff, but there have been times when like a team does a prank or something and the season's over. Can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
What a moron.
We have
Putting in, he's 16 and he has no judgment.
Tyler from Winslow, who had the donkeys in his yard. He is a big fan of the German Bum.
Du bist ein Bum.
Well, that's the best one. Pretty good.
You're a bum.
That's it.
So I'm gonna go with unnamed listener's wife for outing him for messing his drawers twice in 1 week and reading tweets. The reading tweets thing, I'm gonna give him a pass on that because apparently he's got bigger issues.
I was going to go Tyler Hero, Bum of the Week, but I didn't do that.
Why not?
Well, they're down 5, I think, the other night, and he's got a steal and a wide open layup or dunk, and he pulls up and takes a left angle 3 and missed it.
You're a bum?
So it didn't do anything.
No.
What a Cal's guy.
It's a real flaw in the league.
Mm-hmm.
The come down on the fly, throw it up with nobody under the basket. My coach would have benched me for a year if I took a shot with nobody under the basket. Just would have. I never would have saw the floor again. Not that I saw the floor a lot.
That's right. Even Megan agrees with your choice for a Bum of the
You're
Week.
a D1 bum.
Sold the man out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, there you go.
To Abner, yes.
Wait a minute. Yes, that's true. Yes, right.
Shane Propotos pointing out that La Cueva is the rich part of Albuquerque.
Okay. Is that over by the A1 car wash?
I hope so. Have an A1 day.
Have an A1 day. Yeah, that's right. By Los Pueblos Hermanos.
JW and Rogers has a bum that he would like to nominate. Anyone who stops at a yield sign in a roundabout.
Ew, what's that smell? It's you bum.
When nobody's there is the
Yeah.
key part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's annoying. That's annoying. We got to know how to put. They're putting another roundabout in Rogers.
Hacker
Right
points
there by
out
the
they
gas station.
Should have hired Saul Goodman.
Well, yeah, of course. Jimmy McGill. Yeah. Could have worked out for him. But, not so much. All right. That's the
bum of the week.
That's the bum of the week brought to you by the Crane Team here on Ruscin and Zach. There it is.
Bum.
All right.
And she's all excited to get back in here and cut different bums. We just haven't done it. Real busy on the weekends.
Right. Yeah. Gavin in Fayetteville texting in, my bum of the week is Thin Mints and those who eat them.
Gavin,
don't
listen.
get him started
Gavin,
in there. Don't do it.
Gavin, we're gonna talk about this,
Don't
Gavin.
do
We're gonna
it.
talk about this like adults.
Small town, Gavin. We're going to see each other.
Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
going to talk.
We're gonna bump into each other at some point, Gavin. I'm gonna side eye you. It's not my fault that your taste palate hasn't gotten past third grade. That's not my fault.
Oh, so you have to be a sophisticate to enjoy the Thin
Yes,
Man.
but I mean our palate it grows over time. It gets more complicated.
So the son of a rube like me could never understand
no, you could never. Anybody, look, you're not the son of a rube. You're a son of a guy who has speakers on his golf cart. Now, is it his golf cart, or does he use the Muni's golf cart?
No, it's his.
It's
he owns.
So let me see if
he rents a shed to put it in. Yeah.
Just want to make sure that I understand this correctly. Not only is your father playing music over a speaker,
yes,
country music over a speaker, but he brings his own golf cart to the municipal golf course.
He leaves it out there. It's a. He's got a shed.
You know who did that? Henry Hill. I gave him a 20 to watch my car. Does he have some kid out there that washes the golf cart for him?
I don't think so. He has to do all that himself.
Dr. Tyler, not a doctor, says Thin Mints are grossly underrated. No, I think they're properly rated.
No.
It's these rubes that think that they're gross or taste like toothpaste, to quote one of them.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Now, BE brings up a good point. The obvious bum is Umberto's love interest with the three-legged dog.
Well,
who
that's
took
right.
off.
Yes. Yeah.
You're a bum.
That's right.
That's a tough one.
Big Mike has texted another Masters update. Freddie fell to 3 over, but Longer is still hanging on.
All right. Thank you.
There you go.
Megan is very excited about your Masters update.
There you go. That's Big Mike's Masters update.
Caleb has texted in. Caleb's from Pangburn.
Mm-hmm.
That River Oaks? Why, yes, it is.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. You obviously know who he is. He's the rube in the red cart.
There are people. There is a. I don't know any of these people, so I don't feel bad saying this. They built obviously a pond near the clubhouse. There are people who have a boat dock on a pond, a fake pond.
At a golf course.
Yeah, and it's not like big, like it's a small pond. You could put a boat in the thing.
It feels like this whole community is overcompensating.
No.
I mean, we're parking boats at a golf course dock. We're bringing our own.
Well, they have a dock. I don't know if there's any boats
We're
out
bringing
there.
our own golf carts to a municipal course where they provide them for you, right? Does he have like spinners on it, big wheels?
I don't know. I haven't seen this golf cart.
He just sent a photo.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He's got the rain. Oh, look at this.
What's he got?
Oh, my God. Look at this thing.
Let me see it.
He's got rims on it.
Oh, he does? I've never seen this golf cart before.
He's got rims on this thing.
He's had 2 burned up in fires before.
Oh, so he's a suspect. Okay.
He's a made man.
Just so I can paint a picture here. The roof has the rain guards up 24/7. I got the window up. Now it's Razorback red, and it's got black rims.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, I see it now. Wow. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Oh, he's got all the money.
That is cherry red.
It is.
Very nice. Yeah, I've never seen that golf cart before. I've seen the other ones he's had, but not that one. That's right. Okay.
Great question from Tyler in South Korea. Is the dock multi-purpose? Can you fish off of it?
Probably if there's fish in the pond. I don't know if there
There's
is.
fish in every pond in Arkansas, right? I thought that was a law. I mean, fish in puddles. Next will get out there. They'll try and catch them. They ain't scared.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Baseball coming up here in a little while on the radio station, for many of you anyway. And earlier we talked about, we had a solid, we've got a lot of material here.
Yes, we do.
Talked about Nico holding out for $4 million at Tennessee.
Yes.
We
talked about Back to the Future, the music.
Yeah,
not great.
I gave not a raving review about that. It was fine. I really feel bad. Like they're listening over there and they're all in tears because what did he say about us? I feel bad about it. I do.
Your dad
I got to be honest with the
people.
Don't
eat any of the fish that you catch out of that pond.
It's good enough. Okay. Big Captain Rick wants to know if you're sponsored by Altoids or Notre Dame.
Neither.
Both. All right.
He's obviously watching on the YouTube stream because I have my Notre Dame football shirt on tonight.
And you continue to pound the what do you call it?
Everybody's got a vice. Mine just happens to be Altoids.
There you go. All right, we got to move here. We got to go. We got to move. Got to move. Move. Okay, here we go. ESPN Arkansas. Hit that line now app.
We got deadlines to get.
Brought to you by Taco Bell. Well, all this golf is front and center this weekend. Don't forget about Cart Pass Social, Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. Spring leagues. You can join leagues. You can get a membership. You can just show up. They've got all the information. Booking the facility. They have events there. CartPassSocial.com. CartPassSocial.com. Or you can call them at 487-3622 if you like to talk on the phone. 487-3622. CartPass Social in Lowell. Right there off of Monroe, across from Atwoods on Grant Place. CartPass Social.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I'm sick. Wow. Sick to my stomach.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Get luxury without the splurge with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box, the saucy as ever. The $7 Supreme box, packed with decadent favorites. And the $9 Discovery box brings new indulgences like toasted cheddar street chalupas. It's the Lux you want for less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Is blooming with energy. As the district of choice, they provide a world-class education with a small-town feel. Their dedicated teachers, strong community support, and innovative programs help every student connect, learn, and succeed. From academics to athletics, fine arts to career readiness, Gentry Public Schools prepare students for a bright future. Learn more at gentrypioneers.com and follow them on social media. Gentry Public Schools, where tradition meets excellence. Go Pioneers.
Looking for the perfect jewelry to celebrate life's special moments? Welcome to Swift's Jewelry. At Swift's, we specialize in turning your dreams into stunning reality. Whether it's a beautiful custom engagement ring, a unique anniversary gift, or a special piece just for you, our expert jewelers can craft the perfect masterpiece that tells your story. Come visit us in beautiful downtown Fayetteville next to Hugo's Restaurant or at swiftsjewelry.com. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
It's time to celebrate. Foghorns is turning 21 and they're kicking off the party all month long. Whether you're catching the Hogs on TV or watching any big game, Foghorns has you covered. Enjoy happy hour every day from 2 to 6 with $3 domestic bottles, $3.75 drafts, and lunch specials starting at just $9.99. With 40 flavors of wings and tenders, fresh burgers, and hand-breaded apps, there's something for everyone. Thank you, Northwest Arkansas, for 21 amazing years. Foghorns in Fayetteville, Springdale, and online at foghornswings.com.
This wasn't how Patrick pictured himself in retirement. Instead of playing golf every day, he could barely walk because of his severe knee pain.
It hampered everything because it hurt to walk around the golf course. It hurt to swing, just pretty much hurt doing anything.
But the groundbreaking regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics changed everything for Patrick. QC Kinetics uses your body's own healing properties to help repair and restore damaged tissue in your knees, hips, back, and shoulders. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime.
The turnaround's been amazing from where I was to where I am now. I've gone from a 15 handicap down to a 7 handicap. That's because my knees allow me to play golf like I haven't been able to play probably in 15 years.
Don't let joint pain keep you from doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
It's a Woo Pig weekend. Join us on the Hill for Arkansas football's free red and white spring game and autograph session on Saturday, April 19th. Hog baseball versus Texas A&M starts our annual weekend celebration on Thursday night, followed by a Razorback softball series and football's free spring game. For full weekend details, visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com. And we will see you April 17th through the 19th.
Touchdown, Arkansas! Arkansas wins!
I'm meteorologist William Morrison with your 4029 Get Ready with the Forecast. Winds become lighter and skies remain clear this evening and overnight tonight. By sunrise Saturday, temperatures will be right around 40 degrees. A warm and sunny day is on tap for our Saturday, with daytime high temperatures climbing to the low 70s. Saturday's overnight temperatures will fall to the mid-50s by sunrise Sunday. That's your Get Ready with the Forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We are back.
Yeah.
Soon, baseball for some of you.
Some of them.
Arkansas and Georgia starting a
If I did it right,
crucial 3-game series.
It's not crucial for Arkansas.
At Foley Field in Athens, Georgia.
Kirby.
Right. I am watching Bernhard Longer walk off the 18th for the final time. This is his final Masters. He missed the cut. And so he's looking and watching and congratulating everybody here as he leaves for the final time. He's got to be one of those honorary starters next year, right?
Well, yeah, I would think
with
so.
With the old guys, with
You're
Jack
gonna have
and
Tiger
Garrett.
out there pretty soon.
Yep, right. Yep, exactly. So he's got to be in the mix for that.
He can still hit. I mean, I watched him a couple years ago at the U.S. Open over in Oklahoma, and he was in his 60s then, and he hit a golf ball better than 99% of us.
Yeah.
I mean, he could really hit it.
No, he's walking hand in hand, I presume his wife, to the scoring facility to sign the card for the final time at the Masters. He missed a 12-footer that would have made the cut to the weekend.
How does a great ball striker like you score an 83?
Missed a 12-footer for an 82.
That's a tin cup for those that don't know.
Won it in 85 and 93. Finished in the top 10 9 times.
Good.
His 41st and final appearance in the competitive round at the Masters. Bernhard Longer, everybody.
Yeah, you watch. Next year, he'll be one of the honorary starters. Hit at 320.
Yeah. He'll rocket one out there.
He'll be okay.
He'll want to hole it out too, like finish the hole. He just want to hit the shot and then that's it.
Don't cry for Bernhard.
Yeah, he's had a great life. All right. You told me you learned something.
Yeah, I got a great one today, and I was watching a baseball podcast, and I did not know this until just a minute ago. Let me pull this thing up real fast. Okay, it's sort of a trivia question. Oh. Can you name the Major League Baseball player that broke up 81 no-hitters, all of them with a home run?
Barry Bonds.
It's a good guess. No.
Okay.
Ricky Henderson.
He
led off a game 81 times with a home run, therefore breaking up the no-hitter.
No.
See where I went with that? Okay, maybe that wasn't as interesting as I thought it was.
That's fine. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's fine?
That was a good one.
That's exactly what everybody's, thanks. All right, I'll just go back to what I was doing.
Today is the 104th anniversary of, this is good. This is very good. I want you to appreciate something. For those of you that are going to hear the ball game, 104 years ago today, the first sporting event was broadcast on radio.
Hey, and we're still here.
We're still here. A boxing match between Johnny Ray and Johnny Dundee.
Like Angelo Dundee?
I don't know. And they probably talked like this. Oh, he's carrying the left a little bit. I mean, that's how announcers talk back then for some reason. Anyway, today is the anniversary.
Sounds like Mad Dog.
A little bit, yeah. That's right.
Megan, applauding sports radio. Megan, calm down. Right. It's going to change here very, very soon. Well, I predict.
Well, just remember that 104 years ago, the first sporting event was on the radio, and you're about to listen to a sporting event on the radio.
Here's a great text coming back. Remember that day you thought you could out-putt the guys at Augusta last year?
That's right. I thought just putting, I could break 70 or whatever. Just putting.
Baseball.
Baseball next, or maybe not. Stay with us.